Welcome to the Golfer's Edge Overcoming Barriers to Winning Hypnosis program with me, Mark Arnold, your golf mind coach. This program has been specifically put together to help you work on the inner part of your mind to help you restructure and optimize your thinking to be more efficient and get into the zone, helping you get out of your own way on the golf course so you can play your best golf more often. For your safety, please do not listen to this recording if you're driving your car or operating any kind of machinery where you need your full attention. To get the most out of this recording, it's best to find yourself somewhere where you can sit or lie down with total relaxation and comfort, ignoring the outside world for just a little while. While you relax, it's usually helpful to close your eyes. This technique is not the same as sleeping. You will still have awarenesses and be able to hear all of my words. It's a bit like daydreaming. You may not remember everything consciously, but there will be positive changes. All you need to do is to relax and allow the sounds to wash over you. Allow yourself to begin to relax, focusing your attention on your breathing. And as you notice the gentle rising and falling of your chest, allow your breathing to expand just a little now. Feeling your chest rise with each breath in and fall with each breath out. Slowing the whole process just a little more as you breathe. Be aware that there are 3 parts to each breath. There's that gentle expansion, then that pleasant sense of letting go as you exhale, and then there's the peaceful moment of stillness just before you spontaneously draw air in again as you need it, and being aware of that peaceful pause, noticing there's a pleasant, almost massage-like sensation to your breathing, the gentle stretching as you breathe in, letting go as you breathe out, and that peaceful pause just before your next breath in, and that feeling of letting go again as you breathe out is exactly what relaxation feels like. Focusing on it fully for in a few moments, but not yet. That is what you are beginning to feel throughout your body as you're beginning to activate your creative imagination whilst you enjoy this relaxation of the flow of breath that happens all by itself. And as you are wondering how well you are progressing hypnotically, while you are wandering deeper and deeper into this trance experience now, and maybe wondering about, you can feel comfortable in the fact you are remaining in full control as you listen hypnotically to the sound of my voice, to the positive suggestions that are useful in so many ways, and knowing that you are fully protected from random thought and random image, and from random sounds that you can simply discard as you're becoming more hypnotically relaxed. And as my voice goes with you into your unconscious now, imagine for a moment that, if you wish, you could pretend you're like a balloon, and that you can inflate any part of yourself that you wish, and you'll be feeling this sensation of being like a balloon. And if you get a visual image as well, that's fine. Noticing what colour would you be if you were a balloon, as you allow your whole torso and not your arms or legs or head to be like a balloon just yet. Now, as you inhale, spreading that feeling of expansion, include everything from the top of your shoulders to the bottom of your hips, expanding as you breathe in and going relaxed and loose and softening as you breathe out, just like a balloon with the air going in and letting go, relaxing, enjoying the peaceful, natural flow of expanding and relaxing, and simply enjoying the pause in between as the muscles and organs in your torso are melting into relaxation with each breath out. It feels good to let go and relax. Now, let each breath in feel as if it's flowing down inside your arms, right to the tips of your fingers and throughout your torso. Noticing your arms, your hands, and your torso rising as you inhale and falling down deeper as you exhale, melting into deeper and more lazy relaxation with each easy breath out, now expanding that feeling of breathing into yourself, down into your legs as well. Feel your breath as it seems to flow down through your torso and into your legs and feet and onto the tips of your toes, noticing the expansion as you breathe in and a complete feeling of letting go, almost sinking down into the surface beneath you, being supported with each breath out, melting deeper into lazy comfort, lazy and loose and limp and relaxed, continuing to let go, letting go with each breath out, as you now bring your attention to your neck and your throat as you realize you can let go there as well. And you may find swallowing as your throat relaxes, noticing the hinges of your jaws and allowing them to loosen just a little more, while you may be noticing many things. Your teeth unclenching as your jaw is relaxing and letting that loosening sweep down your face and softening in a wave of letting go around your mouth, into your lips, and even your tongue is a muscle that can simply let go and relax as you begin to noticing your eyelids, allowing the wonderful feeling spread out more over your eyes and feeling your eyes relaxing as well, letting go, letting your eyebrows soften and that space between them seem to widen just a little more as relaxation moves up into your forehead. You can feel it smooth out. While the relaxation moves into your scalp, you may experience a tingling sensation as it flows over your head, over the top and perhaps down the back and around your ears before moving down on your neck to your shoulders and upper back, softening, letting go from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, with each easy breath out drifting into deeper and more comfortable relaxation with each breath out. In a few moments now, but not just yet, you can allow yourself to find yourself taking that relaxation even deeper. While I count down from 10 to 1, every time you hear a number, you can let yourself experience the downward sensation, the softening and relaxation, and feel it spreading, just as if you were in an elevator, starting down to the next floor. As you go down and the numbers go down, by the number 1 you may be finding yourself more pleasantly, deeply relaxed than ever before. And imagine down, now 10, drifting gently downward. 9, every muscle is letting go as you move down more. 8, every muscle, every nerve and fibre, every cell just beginning to relax. 7, down into a deeper and deeper softness and relaxation. 6, so comfortably, wonderfully relaxed. 5, halfway down now, feeling lazy and ever so comfortable. 4, even your eyes are simply letting go as you sink ever downward. 3, deeper and deeper down. 2, lazy and comfortable, and yet you know you can double your present relaxation when you hear the next number, and you may feel this as a deep and sinking sensation of complete softness and relaxation, or as a wave of letting go, right the way from the top of your head, right the way down, all the way down to the tips of your toes. So moving down to number 1, doubling your relaxation now so wonderfully, deeply relaxed, your mind, your body, and your entire focus in a total state of peace and relaxation as you're listening to my voice, and you know you can take this relaxation even deeper into a luxurious, relaxed sensation of well-being and softness and relaxation. Now just take a few moments as you imagine drifting inside your mind, enjoying the stillness and calm and objectivity as you become more and more receptive to ideas. Now, think about one of the barriers to winning golf that you used to have in the past. Maybe it was playing a particular shot or certain holes, or an individual club or type of shot, a stance or a lie that got in the way of winning golf. Or perhaps it was a particular situation, a shot over water, out of a bunker, a blind shot, or having a scorecard in your hand. Maybe just the act of walking to the first tee. At other times and places it may be people, opponents, playing partners, people with higher handicaps, people with lower handicaps, people watching you play, or simply just that inner voice that got in the way sometimes. Or maybe it's something completely different. Your unconscious knows what it is and what's most important one for you now. Just pick that one. That one you believe it's possible to overcome. You can resolve. You can overcome this challenge. See yourself now becoming successful, and you can resolve others later. Now, holding that barrier, you're going to overcome in the back of your mind as you relax, just reflecting on your inner thoughts, not directing your thoughts, but just observing them just for a few moments as you are becoming aware of what you are thinking and becoming aware of how you think. And this might seem a little unusual, just noticing, observing yourself and letting your beliefs, your abilities just roll around in your mind for a few moments. Now, think about how wonderful it's going to be able to overcome limitations or barriers that were getting in the way of your winning golf, achieving your dreams, your goals, and deep down, notice you're becoming more aware of your true inner beliefs, the core beliefs that allow you to create what you truly want, that inner confidence that you find deep within yourself, this ability to overcome barriers of the past, expanding your awareness and becoming more and more receptive to success. As you imagine your old barriers changing into opportunities, focusing your imagination on some sort of obstacle, some sort of barrier that's in your way sometimes, perhaps out there in front of you, in the distance. As you get closer, you may be aware of the details of the barrier, the color, the texture, what it's made of. You may notice how big it is or how long it is too. Allow this barrier to appear in front of you in whatever way feels and seems right for you. If you do not quite see it, then just imagine it is there. You may just sense that it's there. You may just have a feeling about how large or how small the barrier is. Your unconscious mind now noticing how this barrier represents that thing that has stopped you in the past to playing winning golf. In the past, that thing prevented you from fulfilling your golfing ability, from living out those golfing dreams, impeding your progress, or having what you truly want in your golf, and maybe in your life. Now, move closer to the barrier and tune in to how you feel when you are faced with it. Maybe it's that familiar feeling you got in the past. Maybe you haven't identified it in the past, but you know that familiar feeling, don't you? So tune into that feeling now as much as you can, and as you are thinking about that thing you wanted to overcome, and as you move closer to the barrier, just realizing what it actually feels like to have been stuck when you may have been sabotaging your golfing success. Maybe you even feel the need to give up, just allowing yourself to become of how it felt for that barrier to exist each time you got closer to winning golf in the past. And ask yourself what your real reason is for that wanting to overcoming this barrier. Maybe looking for that answer on the other side, or looking around it or over it or under, or maybe creating or finding a place to look through this barrier. Really think now, what if you were able to get past that barrier? What is driving you to do this? What will it be like on the other side when you are there? What is waiting for you? What do you want to accomplish and achieve by feeling yourself free of this barrier? Now, taking a few moments, imagine looking beyond the barrier, envisioning and imagining what is there on the other side, noticing how good that makes you feel, and noticing how it's going to be when you are free. Taking a moment to imagine your golfing life as you wish it to be, being. Successful, playing winning golf now. When you have really tuned into this and you know what is waiting for you when you are free, Then just imagine you step back from the barrier so that you can see from a bit of a distance, and notice a certain tingling feeling as the barrier is going to answer your question. When you ask it what it represents, you do not want to know what it actually is that has been stopping you. It may be some limitation within yourself, or it may be a limitation learned or inherited from someone or something else. It served a purpose in the past, but not anymore. Even the experience earlier in your golfing life that created a belief that led you to encountering this barrier in the past, notice that it's starting to stop, isn't it? As you trust that, all the answers are within you, and the barrier is going to tell you or show you what it is it represents. So right now, get a little closer to it. Tune into your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and sensations. Now, as you move slowly nearer to the barrier, look closely and see if there's a word written on it, or maybe a sentence or a phrase to indicate to you what the barrier is all about. Maybe the barrier has a voice that can tell you what it is that has kept holding you back from winning in the past. Or maybe the barrier helps you notice a different sensation or feeling right now, and you can put words into it to help you understand what it is. While you simply open your mind, trust yourself, and let the right message come to you in pictures, words, feelings, or any other communication that's right for you. Confirming with the barrier precisely what the message represents, what it means, what it really is, and get a clear and sure idea of it, your unconscious mind, so that you really do know what it is, while your unconscious mind is drifting away or just listening quietly to the music now. Go ahead and ask this barrier what it needs to be released and removed from your mind. Ask what's required from you to allow yourself to be truly free, to move forward in the way that you deserve, allowing your unconscious mind to have a conversation with the barrier, asking the barrier to indicate to you, or tell you, or let you have the right information in any possible way about what it needs or what has to happen, so that the barrier can be totally released from your mind, and so that you can be free to move forward in the way you dreamt about. Now, imagine reaching deep inside of yourself to that special place within you where your inner resources are stored, that place where you know you can achieve wonderful things. Reach inside and find whatever it is that you need to bring that barrier down in your mind. Go ahead and knock it down, demolish it, smash it, destroy it, and erase it in whatever way feels right and satisfying to you. Enjoy this experience and discover how good it feels to have the freedom to move forward and be free of that old barrier that you don't need anymore. Because as you just release it in whatever way feels most suitable and satisfying for you, you find yourself looking out into the clear horizon, seeing what is there. Now that you are free of that old barrier, imagining that your dreams of playing winning golf are coming nearer as a result of your actions now, celebrating inside of your mind in whatever way feels right and most appropriate for you. Perhaps you might want to imagine letting off some fireworks in your mind, and remember the other times when you really accomplished something you're proud of. Get that feeling and spread it throughout your body and allow yourself to feel really good, feel really wonderful, and allow that feeling to move from the top of your head all the way down through your body, into your legs and down into your feet and right to your toes, and allow it to move back up again, doubling in intensity so you feel extraordinary. You have removed that barrier from your mind and from your golfing life. And this wonderful accomplishment gives you the confidence more and more. So the quality of your sleep is becoming better and better. And the quality of your resting now, is increasing exponentially. And at night, after playing golf, and at other times, this means that you are increasingly more relaxed. And when you dream of increasingly better and more enjoyable golf, because your dreaming is a wonderful embodiment of the greater new feelings that you have about your golf, so that your sleep is getting better and better, increasingly invigorating. And as a result of that, every morning you are waking up on time, noticing how full of energy you are feeling as you listen to your own encouraging thoughts and words, and hearing only the positive encouragement of others, while seeing yourself so full of enthusiasm, full of optimism and determination, increasingly confident about your golf, with a tenacity and a resolve to play your best golf, and confident about your life, with an inexplicably wonderful sense of increased relaxation and well-being. Self-assuredness and relaxed confidence means that every time you enter hypnosis with a hypnotist, using self-hypnosis or listening to these hypnotic recordings as you are now, your own hypnosis profoundly deeper and deeper and increasingly more powerful, so that these suggestions have more and more beneficial effect for you and with you. And this means that whenever you think about golf, you feel an unexplained sense of anticipation. Now, just knowing that every time you're playing golf, you're playing and scoring better and better, and gaining increasing enjoyment, greater fulfillment, more and more success, and about as much pleasure as you possibly can stand. And as a result, you're able to overcome all barriers to winning golf, one by one. And now, in a moment, but not just yet, not until you're ready, you can relax a little more, but in a moment you can thank your unconscious mind for these wonderful learnings and profound changes. This pleasant, relaxing experience as you store your own program for getting over barriers into the deepest recesses of your unconscious mind, ready and prepared for your benefit to take onto the golf course and use whenever is appropriate. Take a moment now to thank yourself, your unconscious self, because in a moment when this hypnosis session is at an end, I will be counting you up from 1 to 5 and out of hypnosis, but not just yet. So, in a moment when I count 1, you will have full control and flexibility and coordination throughout your entire body, from the tips of your toes to the top of your head, from the tips of your fingers and thumbs to your shoulders. Any feelings of lightness and heaviness return to their true sense of perspective. When I count 2, you will position yourself back in the place where you entered this hypnotic trance, remembering and recalling what is to your left and right, above you and below you. Remembering and recalling some features of that place. When I count 3, all of the sounds will return to their true perspective and levels of importance. When I count 4, you are keeping and bringing back with you this present to the present and to the future all of the benefits of this session, knowing that all of those learnings and profound changes will stay with you, and you can incorporate them into your golf and your life, so that when in a moment I count 5, you will open your eyes to fully emerge from this session, coming out now in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, opening your eyes and maybe having a wonderful stretch, feeling refreshed and alert.